Hi everyone, this is my second attempt at using my new camera. I have nothing particular planned to say today. I just want to get something up on this channel. This will be my fourth video. I spent hours and hours yesterday recording a video, first time using this camera, and I got home, I looked at the footage and I had so many things wrong. I tried so hard to have things set right before I left home, but I still got it wrong. I'm just learning how to use this camera. So this is my second attempt. I may use some of that footage at some point in this video or another one. Hopefully this will be better. Hopefully the horizon stays fairly level and the footage is fairly stable. There's all sorts of things wrong with what I did yesterday. At least the audio sounded quite good. Got a microphone attached to me here and a recorder in my pocket, and that worked really well after I synchronized it up with the camera audio. So this is just a walk along the beach. It's surprisingly calm after all this wind lately. I thought it would be too windy for my drone, but maybe I could have brought the drone out. Oh well. I'm on the beach, the edge of Rustington, or maybe in the middle of Rustington. I'm sure that's flying too low. I think they have to fly above 500 feet. I'm not 100%. I think it's 500 feet. And the maximum I can take my drone is 400 feet. But that just looks so much lower than the maximum I can get with my drone. Yeah, never mind. It's probably a lot higher than it looks. My drone is so small that when I take it up to its maximum height of 400 feet, which is about 120 meters, you can just about see it. If the light's good, you can see it. And you're supposed to be able to maintain visual line of sight, and you can just about see it at that height, but it is a struggle, so I don't do it often. I talk like I'm an experienced drone pilot, but I'm not. I've had my drone for 2 months, maybe, something like that, beginning of November. Yeah, 2 and a bit months. This is a line of rocks on Rustington Beach. I was just going to check that I've got the camera lined up with the horizon, but it's doing that on its own. Wow, so clever. You can see in the distance East Preston. I'm not sure how far you can see, maybe to Kingston, as opposed to Kingston on Thames, which is somewhere different. It's really quite calm tonight. It's very cold though. It's around 1 or 2 degrees centigrade, I think. I'm going to try out some nice low shots of the sea. And try not to get wet. The camera can get wet, it's supposed to be waterproof, but I've only just bought it. I don't really want to test that at the moment, although it's tempting. Ambulance parked up. Let's go this way. Shame there's no sunset tonight. Well, there is, but it's behind the clouds. We get such amazing sunsets here and sunrises. You only see them during winter because for the rest of the year it sets and rises inland, so you can't see it on the horizon. I've spent the last 20 odd minutes trying to find the wind thingamy that fell off. That's 3 times it's fallen off today. Yesterday I was out in quite a bit of wind for several hours. It didn't fall off once. So it's not very windy now, so hopefully I don't need it. And I've just put it in my pocket. I'll have to work out a way to attach it better. I can't do this when I walk past people. I just can't. I can't do it. Let's go on the beach to avoid the puddle. One of the places I wanted to tell people about is the old Lido. Now, most of the information is not in my head at the moment, but I have researched this before. So that's on my bucket list of things to investigate. We may as well walk that way. This building here, they're renovating. Let's turn the camera around. So this building here, it was a home for RAF veterans. That closed, and I don't know what they're doing now, but I'm glad they're not stripping it down. They're obviously doing something. But if they was going to tear it down, they wouldn't have the scaffolding there. So I'm not sure what it's going to be. And because I haven't come prepared, I cannot remember what the building used to be. Before it was the RAF home, it was something else. There's a drain here. Can you hear the water? It looks very old, and the water is really running fast under there. Can't help noticing whenever you walk past it. Those signs are fairly new. I'm recording this the next day while editing. I made such a piece here out of the commentary yesterday. This is where the Lido used to be in Rustington, later known as Mallon Dene. The housing estate now there, or possibly just the road names, are called Mallon Dene. You'll see a road sign coming up later in this video. This is where there's a dip, if you can make it out. There's a dip in the grass. That's where a paddling pool used to be at the front of the Lido. I haven't been able to find out for definite, but I think this row of hedges, whatever they are, used to continue, stops there, but used to continue, and that was the line of the fence that was the end of the Mallon Dene or Lido, because it lines up with the wall that I'm pointing at. You've got a wall here. It looks quite old to me, but it wasn't here when the Lido was here. So why does it look old? I don't know. But they got walls here at the back of their gardens, so why do they need another wall? And if it was for protection from the sea, why are there gaps? I'm sure there are gaps somewhere. House for sale. I think the swimming pool was actually more this end, and it came out to somewhere around here. It's a dead end there. I'm looking for a road sign to remind myself of how to spell Mallon Dene. We'll look at the road sign. Mallon Dene with an A and 2 L's. Just to be different, because I came this way, let's cross over the road. This is the other side of the building there, renovating. And then if you go up this private road, there's a footpath which goes back down to the sea. Interesting. It will confuse some people because it says private road and it says public footpath. They don't like me. Dogs never like me. In years to come, when I'm a famous YouTuber and everyone recognises me, people will talk about this very location. It's where Explore with Geoff lost his wind muff. It was somewhere around here, about here I think, between those two stones. That's the place. Maybe we need a sign. Talking of signs, I should have shown you something, shouldn't I? Just going to nip back. The sign would explain everything. In commemoration of World Airspeed Record set up offshore opposite this point, 1946-1953. Okay, I'm back on the beach a bit further along. There's some structures here which could be from the war. I know there is stuff here from the war. I'm showing you a nice low down view. I hope that looks okay. Obviously still getting used to this camera. Look at this, another drain with very old concrete. It looks very old. And the drain itself looks very old. Very rusted. Keep away from the rocks, it says. Okay. It's another one of those drains. We do get quite a lot of seaweed here, and sometimes it stinks quite badly. I'm not sure what conditions it has to be for it to smell, but it can be quite potent. I think I will end this. I hope some of this is worth showing you all. If I can get my subscriber count to 9, I'll be happy. No, not really. Maybe 50, that would be nice. Or should I aim for 100? Let's just go back to the shore again. Say goodnight to the sea. Well, I hope this hasn't been too dull and boring. I'm still trying to get into the swing of this and to get a good idea of the kind of content that people are going to be interested in. Any suggestions, please let me know, other than obviously the main point was to explore the south of England, but often I'm not able to get very far away, so it would just be me having a chat. So any ideas, please let me know, and please subscribe to me. Thank you. Take care, bye bye.